Healthy living can be difficult when it comes to eating food, but Pizzeria Biga offers a classic yet healthy take on one of America's favorite foods.
Pizzeria Biga is a business that I opened because of my love for pizza. And having traveled around the world and been to Italy many times in my life, and have traveled around the United States and sought out the best pizza that you could find on the planet, I decided to create one of my own. After studying dough and when dough was created and how pizza was created, I realized that it all started with the biga. It started with the dough. Biga is a ongoing, occurring fermentation, a culture that is our dough starter, which allows us to make a beautiful, light, fluffy dough without the use of commercial yeast. So the end result is a very satisfying, very light, very tasty pizza, but also makes it very healthy. Because our dough is so light, and we run those wood-burning ovens, and they're wood only. There's no gas in the oven whatsoever. They're 40,000 pounds a piece. There's two of them, and they're nothing but stone, brick, and reinforced steel. So we're running zero gas, and those ovens run on wood only and go north of 900 degrees. A pizza's only cooking 90 seconds. That's how long it takes. So depending on how many minutes it takes us to stretch the dough to top it is how much longer it'll take us to get a pizza out of the oven.
After a pizza is cooked and ready for the customer, it is cut right at the table with a pizza cutter.
When you cut a carry-out pizza, you allow all the moistures from the toppings to get underneath the crust, and it loses its crispiness and becomes soggy before it gets to the house. So as a first-time customer, we give you a Biga cutter, and it's a stainless steel two-piece cutter with an instruction stapled to the box that tells you how to preheat your oven if you choose to really get the ultimate experience.
Pizzeria Biga also offers a curbside carryout service where a pizza is delivered and paid for without ever leaving the car.
Well, the pizzeria follows that philosophy of seeking out the finest ingredients, as much, Michigan-grown products during the summer months, and keeping with the local dairies and produce and meats that we can source out, and putting it together in the lightest, most healthy fashion possible, and of course making it as tasty as possible too. Preparing most of our prepared vegetables here for our pizzas ourselves, so oven roasting our own locally grown tomatoes, oven roasting the onions that we top on top of the pizza in the wood burning ovens, and keeping it all healthy, light, and natural. I tried when we came out with the pizza, and there's two things in Italy that I really enjoy, and one of them is the pizza, of course, but the other is gelato. You can't find gelato anywhere in the United States that resembles how good and how fresh the ice cream tastes in Italy. So we bought equipment from Italy, Carpigiani, pasteurizer, and freezers, and put them back in the kitchen. And we source out dairy from local dairies, and at this time we're using Guernsey out of Northville. And we're making the gelato as it's made in Italy. But the difference is that gelato is not all cream. Gelato's cream and milk, so it makes it lighter. And the second most important thing to fresh Italian-made gelato is it's only made in the morning for that day's use. It's not made and put into a freezer for future use.
They also make an assortment of fresh sorbet with fresh fruits. Pizzeria Biga is continually experimenting with new flavors and combinations to add that perfect finish to your meal.
As a small business owner, I see myself in the future, obviously, in the restaurant business and growing in the restaurant business. And one of the reasons I'm growing in the restaurant business is because I get a lot of great people already that work for me at Baco, and I've had people that work for me as long as 10 years, and I want to give my people opportunity to grow. And having one small restaurant doesn't give me that opportunity to see these people, reach their goals. So growing in business is good for us. It's good for us as a company, and I like how we're positioned over here by the mixing bowl, and you can get to my. Biga was a fine dining restaurant, and it needs to be able to be accessed by other communities to get into. So I had a lot of avenues, 696 and Telegraph and the Lodge Freeway, if there was a convention downtown, to get up. But then Pizzeria Biga, I wanted the first Biga to be close to Biga so that I could stay between my two restaurants. And I've been very successful in Southfield, and I saw no reason other than to move to another community. I wanted to stay close to home. So Southfield's been great for me, and I enjoyed growing my company here in Southfield. And I think we're good for Southfield for the fact that we're creating more jobs. And Biga has had the opportunity to create 65 more jobs here in the city of Southfield.
Thanks to Southfield businesses like Pizzeria Biga and Irene's Mimosology, Southfield can boast having healthy alternatives along with numerous job opportunities in this struggling economy. For more information about Pizzeria Biga, please visit www.pizzeriabiga.com. Make sure you also visit us on Facebook by going to facebook.com, logging on and searching for Southfield Cable 15 and clicking like. You can check clips of Business Matters or any other of your favorite Southfield Cable 15 shows. Thank you for tuning into this month's episode of Business Matters. We'll see you next month.